everyone, today I'm doing a tutorial for this look. This is a matte neutral eye paired with a bright fuchsia lip. This is the final look that I would be recreating in this video. Let's get started with the makeup. I'm going to work on my skin first. The first product that I'm going to apply is a primer, and the one I'm using is by Color Bar. Just using my fingers to apply this all over my face. Just give a smooth base for my foundation to glide on. It will also reduce the look of open pores. The foundation I'm using today is the Bourjois Happy Light foundation, and I'm using a flat kabuki brush from Coastal Scents to apply the foundation. This is a light coverage foundation, but it gives a really nice perfected look to the skin. It evens out any pigmentation and just gives a very natural luminous looking base. I'm going to use concealer next, and I'm using the Age Rewind Concealer by Maybelline. Just dotting it in my under eye area. Because this is slightly lighter than my skin tone, it works quite well as a highlighting concealer. It doesn't have any shimmer or anything, but because it's slightly lighter, it just highlights the area where you apply it. Just dotting it a little bit on my forehead as well, any areas that I want to highlight. To blend out the concealer, I'm using a brush from Coastal Scents. You can use your fingers as well for blending the concealer in. Set my concealer and foundation, I'm using the MAC Select Sheer Pressed Powder. This is a lightweight pressed powder that is excellent for setting foundation. Just using a brush once again from Coastal Scents. This is the blush brush from the 16-piece pearl set, and it works really well for all kinds of powder products. I'm going to contour my face using the Sleek Contour Kit in medium. I'm using a Real Techniques contour brush. I'm going to apply the darker powder, which is meant for contouring under my cheekbones, and also going to run it along my jawline, and this will just give a more sculpted and slimmer look to my face. Because this powder is quite dark for me, I'm going to have to blend it quite well. So after the application, I'm going to spend some time in just blending that contour so that I don't have a muddy streak across my cheeks. I just want a shadowy look that gives a little more shape and prominence to my cheekbones. I'm going to apply blush, and I'm using the shade Outlaw from NARS. This is a rose color, and it's got a little bit of a golden shimmer, so that adds a bit of a glow to the cheeks along with a soft rose color that goes really well with pink lipsticks. Face is nearly done. I'm going to move on to the eye makeup now. First thing I'm going to do is fill in my brows. I'm using the Shiseido Brow Styling Compact, and I'm using the darker shade from that palette to fill in my brows. Brows done. Next I'm going to move on to the eyeshadow. I'm using the Sleek or Natural palette, and I'm using this yellowish beige color to sort of neutralize my lids. It's a bit of a sheer color, so you need to apply quite a bit. Layer it in about 2-3 layers, and you can see it's kind of evened out my lids. I have a bit of redness, which is now more evened out, and it just looks cleaner. Doing the same to my other lid as well. Next I'm using the lightest shade from the palette, which is like a soft white color with a bit of a warm undertone, and I'm using that to highlight. Once again, it's more of a matte color. It's got barely any hint of shimmer. Because it's quite a light shade, it works well as a highlighter. Because I'm going for a very matte look, I didn't want to mix any shimmers in here. Using the same color to highlight the inner corner as well. Next I'm going to take this dark matte brown color, and I'm going to apply this in the outer corner of the eye and a bit in the outer half of the crease as well. And this will just add a bit of definition to the eye. Just blending in the color a bit so that there are no harsh edges. I'm going to use the same color that I used in the crease along the lower lash line as well. I'm not going to use any liner on the bottom line, so that's why I'm using a brown eyeshadow to add some definition, and this will just make my eyes look a little bigger as well. Once again, using a fluffy blending brush to make sure there are no harsh edges. I'm going to line my upper lash line, and I'm using the Maybelline black gel liner for this. Just going to apply a thin line along the upper lash line and then just wing it out a bit. I'm also using the gel liner to line the inner rim, the inner waterline of my upper lid, and this will just add a bit of thickness to my lashes, a little more volume. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes and then apply mascara. I'm using the Physicians Formula Jumbo Lash Mascara today. I really like that mascara. It gives a really thick, volumized look, and it adds quite a bit of length as well. And that's the finished eye makeup. It's a pretty simple look, it's a very neutral look, and something that you can wear with pretty much any lip color. I'm going to do a bright fuchsia lip today. First, I'm using a lip liner. This one is by NYX and the shade is called Pinky. I'm using this to line my lips and also to fill in entirely. This will act as a nice base for the lipstick and just help extend the wear time of the lipstick. Lipstick I'm going to use for this look today is by L'Oreal Paris. This is the shade Forever Fuchsia from the Infallible range. You might remember this from my January favorites. The lipstick is on the expensive side, but I feel it's truly worth it. The color is absolutely lovely and the formula is really great as well. It's very smooth and creamy, applies easily, doesn't dry out your lips, and it's really pigmented. And you can see how great it looks, completely brightens up the face. So this is the finished look. I hope you all enjoyed watching this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe to my channel to stay updated with my new videos. New videos go up every Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you on Wednesday now. Bye.